Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you today on this Thursday. Hope you're doing good so far. Hope everything is going your way. If not, give it time. Give it time. It takes a while for the crop to come up. Give it time. It takes a while before the sun comes up. Give it time. It takes a while before a new day dawns on your situation. And yes, it's true. Sometimes it's darkest before there's light. Sometimes the storm rages. It rages, and you're thinking, will this ever be over with? Well, the storm will end. The storm's not going to last forever. I was this morning thinking about an old phrase that I've heard all my life, and so I went online and I got the official definition of the phrase borrow trouble. Borrow trouble. And here is the definition. And it says the definition of borrow trouble: to worry about anything needlessly or before one has sufficient cause. Borrow trouble: to worry about anything needlessly or before one has sufficient cause. Sometimes we borrow trouble on top of what we're already worrying about. On top of our trouble already, we borrow more trouble. And that's the way it usually works. We have a list of things that we're concerned about, we're worried about, and it's overwhelming. And then before we realize it, we begin thinking about even more things that could happen, things that just might happen. If that doesn't work out, then this will happen. And again, you and I, we've been around for a while now. And so we know sometimes how things work. You know, it's a progression of things. And so in our human mind, our human logic, we see a problem and then we try to work through that problem. But sometimes in working through the problem, we borrow more trouble because we think, here's the problem. Ooh, what if this happens? If that happens, then here comes some more trouble on top of that already. And then that gets overwhelming, to say the least, to the point where we can barely breathe. And that's all we focus on, is not just current trouble, not just our current problem, not just our current storm, but we borrow from tomorrow and add it to today's trouble. So we can't go through life and borrow trouble. Whatever is on your plate today, that's what God has allowed you to be able to deal with today. With His help, you can get through this with His help. Another phrase we hear about quite often, and it's always referenced back to the Bible too, and that phrase is, God's not going to put upon you any more than you can handle. And I believe that to be totally, completely true. But at the same time, if you borrow from tomorrow and put it on today's plate, it's going to be overwhelming. So focus on what you got to focus on today. And we'll worry about tomorrow. And any trouble that comes tomorrow. In the meantime, we'll just focus on what we can focus on now and do what we can do. And the biggest thing we can do is take it to the Lord in prayer, because He's more than able. In the book of Ephesians chapter number 3, Ephesians 3, verse 20, now unto Him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Unto Him, unto Jesus, who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we think, all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. That's telling me right there, and it's telling you that, you know what, no matter what we come up with in our mind, God is more than able. He's more than able to take care of it and to help us. And so, listen, in the meantime, let's not borrow trouble from tomorrow or next week or next year or 20 years from now. Let's just focus on what is on our plate today to focus on. Let's focus on that and pray about it and bring God into the storm, bring God into our situation, and we'll look up soon and we'll realize that we made it through and God was with us and he helped us. God bless you, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching Coffee with a Pastor. It's going to be a good day in Jesus' name, right? Yes, a good day because God is with us and he's going to help us.